now you have this Congresswoman Crockett who is calling for attacks on Elon Musk on her birthday. Let's take him out on my birthday, she says. And yet she turns and says, oh, I'm not calling for violence. Well, she is an elected public official, and so she needs to tread very carefully, because nothing will happen to Elon Musk, and we're going to fight to protect all of the Tesla owners throughout this country.
Our players, Pam Bundy, Pam Bundy, Pam Bundy. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. She might as well be a faux news correspondent at this point. As much as she appears on the show, it's ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shitty mess. I have never seen a United States Attorney General appear on one program so much talking about one company and one man. It is ridiculous. But since you want to go off about domestic terrorism, will you be going after this guy, Andrew Dutel? Because over the weekend, he drove his vehicle into a crowd of peaceful protesters in Florida. Are you going to be going after him? I believe that we are all American citizens and you're supposed to be representing all of us. And this right here was terrorism. Y'all, let's talk about it. So over the weekend in Palm Beach County, Florida, there was a small crowd of peaceful protesters on the sidewalk in front of a Tesla exercising their First Amendment rights. And that's when Andrew Dutel drove his black Nissan Pathfinder onto the sidewalk and slowly advanced toward the protesters, forcing them to disperse. Fortunately, everyone was able to move out, but two older women were really almost clipped, and they immediately called police. Now, Andrew Dutel reportedly told officers of the goddamn law that he worked at the dealership in question. However, it is believed that he is actually an Army engineer and a former Iraq war vet who has written about his love for Frumpy Dump on, of course, Facebook. So Andrew was arrested at the scene, and he was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. He remains behind bars until his court date today, where he will probably receive bail. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So thankfully, nobody was hurt. But my question to Pam Bundy is, will she be going after this person for domestic terrorism? Since she claims that she's going to be so tough on domestic terrorism and she's so worried about these Tesla dealerships. If you're so worried, then you should definitely be worried about somebody driving their vehicle through a crowd of peaceful protesters. I declare, honey, it's a disgrace. But you know, she's not going to say anything about that. She's not going to scurry her ass over to faux news and talk about that, because that doesn't suit the Frumpy Dump narrative. All right, players, put it in the comments. This is Dope D Mother.